What's up, y'all? Big Herc 916, and I like to stay dropping game on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can get a piece of this game. I try to keep y'all laced up on some positivity, some motivation. Also, check out BigHerc916.com for more on life coaching, and I get you right, man. Holler at me. Anyways, I want to talk about my brother's keeper. And my brother's keeper is basically the person you call your brother who has your best interest. And me and a partner were just talking about this today about the people you consider to be your friends and who have your back. And you think that just because they look like you, they're on the same team. A lot of times that's not the case, especially with black folks. Black folks got a lot of animosity towards each other, and a lot of times they can't do shit when it comes to working together. And I'm just keeping it real. A lot of my plugs came from outside of my race. And the thing is, it's really not even about race. It's about just being a human being and wanting to see somebody succeed. But, race is what they created to define black, white, Mexican, Asian. So I'm using those terms loosely because that's what people have been conditioned to hear. So yeah, most of my plugs came from people outside of my skin tone. That's my race. I've had a Mexican partner help me out. When I first got out the pen, get a car, get on my feet. I had my white partner help me out as far as building a business and just getting my personal training off the ground. I had my Asian partner help me out as far as getting an apartment and getting situated. And these are all people. A lot of them I met while I was in the pen, who became my brother, and that's what I call my brother's keepers because these people had my best interest. I did have a brother who was a mentor who helped me get situated when I got out also, and he used to always tell me, a lot of times you gotta be really careful who you allow into your inner circle. And, when people say, hey, man, that cat's from your hood, or hey, that dude grew up on the same street, don't let that shit fool you because just because a motherfucker was in the same block don't mean that he has the same mindset you have. Having the same mindset means that we both have to share the same interests, the same goals, and we feel that the future holds similar interests. A lot of the cats I used to talk to, I used to throw little tests out there to see if they were my brother's keeper. Yeah, man, check this out. This is what I'm trying to do when I get out. What you think about this? Or, peep out this Rob Report or Fortune Magazine or, this autobiography about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Or, let me know what you think about, To Think and Grow Rich. And if I seen that these people weren't interested in the materials I had, they weren't my brother. Plain and simple. It's not that it was anything personal, but black man, white man, it's not even about the race. It's about goals. But like I said, black people, they don't know how to really work together. So a lot of times it's all about being competitive among each other, which hurts the long term goal. Asians know how to work together. I know a lot of Asian cats balling, getting money, but they stick together. They help each other out. What I mean? They like to see a motherfucking doing good. I know some Russian cats getting paper, Armenians balling. What I'm saying? It's just the way they see each other. I know some cats, some matter of fact, some my Mexican partners getting paper, but it's all about working as a team. You know, a lot of times if you never had anything and you don't know what it's like to share, you're usually end up being a selfish, stingy motherfucker, and you don't want to see nobody doing better than you because you're not doing good. even though you might have access to a resource that can elevate both of you. See, the Jews work together and they make it happen. That's why they own everything. And I'm not saying it in the context of a negative. I'm saying as far as, man, they work together, help each other come up. Black people, you gotta think bigger than what you've been thinking. You know what I mean? You gotta think on a global scale, on a scale that reaches beyond. And you know what? It's not even just about, me addressing black people, because a lot of it has to do with just how you feed your mind knowledge, how you perceive things. So, being my brother's keeper is more about learning to help each other work together, grow together, and inspire each other. And it's not about being competitive. I don't have no beef with you. Just because I don't act a certain way or talk a certain way don't mean that we shouldn't still be able to make shit happen. Because the whole thing is, once you get up to the top, you realize that you need a lot of these motherfuckers around you so that you can provide some type of safety net. See, when I come up, I'm going to lace the homies that are capable of handling the positions that I delegate, because you want to have somebody around you who's your eyes and ears. See, that's what motherfuckers don't get, the big picture. You get up there at the top, you ain't got no eyes and ears. When something comes down the motherfucking pipeline and hit you upside the head, you had no clue because you didn't bring your brothers up. You didn't bring your homies up. You was up there cooning. And, people say, oh, cooning, you Big Herc, you was cooning. Nah, nigga, I ain't never been no motherfucking coon ass nigga. I've always been about lacing motherfuckers up. I love to see a person win. I see you push by me in an R8 or in a motherfucking McLaren. I'm like, God damn, man, that motivates me to get off my ass and step my hustle game up. I love to see a black man winning because it inspires me. I used to walk the yard with my partner, educated black man, very intelligent, pants pulled all the way up over his belly button. And this brother right here, man, my brother's keeper, shout out to you. He inspired me to get out and do great things. He told me he used to have the Ferrari Testarossa, the Porsche Speedster, the 911 Turbo, the Saab, the BMW M6. I was like juiced, talked very articulate, and was a genuine brother, man. Used to want to lace me with game and help me get some type of culture about myself. So I had pride in what I did and how I carried myself. That's my brother's keeper. Black man, let's work together and let's elevate. Ain't no need to be mad dogging or tripping. Because when I see you out here in Hollywood or some of these square places, whether it be Beverly Hills or whatever, if there's only one or two of us, nigga, don't act like you can't say what's up. Say what's up. Keep it real. Keep it gangster. At the same time, my brother's keeper, it's all about people who all have a common interest. I got white brothers. I got Asian brothers. I got Mexican brothers. And I got black brothers. So I got love for all. But I put this video together because I think I'm just trying to do a wake-up call to a lot of these brothers running around basically hating on each other, doing stupid shit for no reason, instead of congratulating and trying to elevate a next man who's getting paper. The crabs in the bucket shit, man. Nigga, wake up. Why are you still tripping off of that, man? There's enough money for everybody to come up. And if you share and elevate each other, you'll go a lot further in life. Believe me, I know. Keep it 100. Big Herc 916, I'm out.